Yo, it is Thursday, February 29th, Leap Day 2024. I am Joe, and this is your Thursday Dynamite Review. How you doing? I thought this was a pretty good Dynamite. I thought this was a better Dynamite than last week's Dynamite, which was a Dynamite that I didn't like very much at all. I thought last week's show had a bunch of lousy wrestling, and it was lifeless and listless, and it was just a slog to get through. I thought this week's show was far more interesting. I didn't think this was a great Dynamite. I thought it was a good Dynamite. I think that there were some issues with the opening and closing segments of the show, which of course were the two big segments of the show, or the two biggest segments of the show, I should say, along with the debut, the official AEW full roster member debut of Will Ospreay. But the opening segment of the show with the promo with Hangman and Swerve and Samoa Joe, I thought was loaded with issues, and I'll get into that in a second. And I thought the closing segment of the show with Sting rappelling down from the ceiling, I have less issue with the closing segment of the show. Look, that was a crowd-pleasing deal. I think a lot of people enjoyed seeing Sting, come down from the rafters one last time. So I'm not going to go so hard on that one. But as far as the opening segment goes, there were a lot of issues I had with that. And as far as the wrestling on the show, look, I thought that the opening six-man tag with the Blackpool Combat Club against FTR and Eddie Kingston was just a kick-ass